YouTube viewers, Rectangular back, this time with another Marvel Legends news update. Well, it looks like at least one seller in the United States has received a case of the new Spider-Man Marvel Legends, the Absorbing Man wave. Got this picture from eBay from a seller, like I said, in the United States that apparently we can assume that they have them on hand. They're saying that they have them on hand. And yeah, I think they're, finally starting to ship now from Asia. I know my friend Dominic, aka Advocate Pinoy, was supposed to be able to pick up his set today. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if this picture is from the Philippines. So we should start seeing reviews from him in the next few days, or other sellers in Asia, because they do have them at retail starting Monday of this week, the 21st. So anyway, on to eBay. There's at least one seller in China that has shown the figures out of the packages. So here we have the Absorbing Man himself. For some reason they don't have any of the other wave listed, or the photos for the wave, just Absorbing Man. So he was really the only one besides Venom that I cared about, and he looks okay, nothing great. No paint on that wrecking ball that came with the gentleman from the Wrecking Crew, and not any shading on the torso, it looks like, so that's a little disappointing. Overall, looks pretty decent. Besides that, it's still going to be great for a lot of people who don't already have an Absorbing Man. I still really prefer the Toy Biz one, but this one's looking pretty good. Yeah, I just kind of wish that there was some shading on the torso at least, but yeah. So moving on to the Captain America wave, we have Captain America, and looks like he's on the Grim Reaper body like we knew before. Nothing real impressive about him. It's hard to tell if there's paint shading there on the legs, but yeah, so far his head looks a little big, and I'm really tired of those bored to tears expressions on their faces. So come on, Hasbro, step it up. I don't know if you need to get a new head sculpt person or what, but give us some, especially when you're going to give us multiple Captain Americas every year and Iron Man, like, give him a different expression. We already have a somber face, and that's annoying. So moving on, we have Sharon Carter, and I think that might be the Miss Marvel head. I'm sorry, Captain Marvel head. It's really hard to tell. No shading there in the costume, just white, and yeah, nothing special. No shading in the hair, and again, you're going to have trouble dealing with those high-heeled shoes, which all those Shield Agent female bodies have. I think I showed in one of my videos that I added some sculpt to those heels, and it makes a huge difference. So moving on, we have Cottonmouth, and this is one of the figures I'm most looking forward to, and he actually looks really good. No paint shading in the purple areas, but the yellow and white areas look like the lines are pretty clean on him. The paint on his face looks pretty good, and it looks like they were smart to use yellow plastic for the forearms and the shins and boots, so that's really nice. It's always easier to cover up yellow plastic with a darker paint like that purple, so smart move, Hasbro, thank you. And yeah, nothing too special about him. Then Mockingbird. I'm very excited to finally get Mockingbird. I am disappointed that she does not have any upper bicep swivel, so that is a huge bummer. Hopefully they improve the range of motion in the upper torso flex. That's the only thing I can hope for. And that head looks gigantic. I don't know if it's just, I know that we had that same issue with the Maria Hill photos that came from eBay before she came out. The head is a little big on that figure, but I'm hoping this is just the perspective that they're taking the photographs. Again, no shading in the hair, maybe just a tad. I think they probably have their lights turned up pretty high, so it's hard to tell. It doesn't look horrible. And next we have Taskmaster. Yeah, no, I'm sorry, this is Scourge. So very similar looking, and again, this is on the movie Electro body, which doesn't look bad for this figure. It's a pretty solid buck, and yeah, it's pretty simple, just a little bit of silver paint, and looks like he's got the silver molded shoulders, so that's nice. You won't have paint rub there. Big ups to Hasbro for doing that. The belt and harness look really nice. The holster looks really nice. And those weapons look ridiculous, but thank goodness I have plenty others to use. But overall, not a bad looking figure. Taskmaster now. Again, we have the molded plastic in the silver, which that's going to be really nice. Also, makes me wonder if we're going to be getting a new Doctor Doom, because those armor pieces could definitely be used for him. I haven't kept up to see what his current costume looks like, but getting the same shoulder harness from Red Skull, but it looks like it's a new belt. New pouch there for the belt, and yeah, I'm not really loving that sword that he has, but the feet and the alternate head look nice. That's that skull mask looks really cool. So yeah, he looks pretty solid, and yeah, I think looks like they did a good job on the paint on the shield as well. And next we have Whirlwind. Very happy that they went with the paint injected into the plastic as well on this guy. Looks like you won't have any paint rub issues on him at all, except for maybe at the wrists, but yeah, that's pretty awesome. You know, it's pretty simple figure, but looks like they executed it well. It's got that kind of metallic shimmer to it, so that looks really cool. Next, and then finally we have the Onslaught Red Skull Build-A-Figure, or Red Onslaught, and yeah, looks good. I'm not really excited about this bath at all, but looks like they did add some black paint wash there to the inner thighs. It's hard to tell if there is also some on the arms, but that head definitely looks cool. Don't think it'll fit on a regular Red Skull. Looks like it'll be too big, but otherwise looks like a pretty decent figure, pretty well sculpted. So with that, hopefully you guys liked the video. You share with your friends, subscribe if you haven't already, and I always love hearing back from you guys, so please leave a comment below. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later.
That's crispy.